What is up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss overall price movements when it comes to all of the top NFT projects, and I will give you guys my brief updates in regards to those. We also briefly discuss the PayPal stablecoin, which is really cool and should be interesting for the space in the next coming 6 to 12 months. And I'll give you guys an update on interest rates and my current thoughts around certain coins and certain assets in the cryptocurrency universe. If you guys have been struggling to make money in cryptocurrency and NFTs, you need to be joining the right discords and surrounding yourself with the right tools and resources. As you can see here on the screen, this meme coin was shared in my Discord, and it went from 50k market cap to 2 million market cap in just a few minutes. And it was shared super early, and a lot of members were able to cook with it using our Discord integrated meme coin trading bot called Sally. Opportunities like this don't come around that often, so you need to make sure you're in the right discords at the right time, paying attention and ready to ape at a moment's notice. If you guys are interested in checking out my Discord and getting access to great shares like this, as well as Sally, our meme coin trading bot, as well as a host of other opportunities, you can check out the link in the description below with a discount code. So PayPal has come out and said they are going to be issuing a stablecoin on top of Ethereum. So this is super exciting because they're choosing Ethereum over a myriad of other options that they could have chosen from, but they have decided to go with Ethereum. So super exciting, super cool. It should be interesting in the next 6 to 12 months when this gets rolled out and we start to see if people decide to really use this stablecoin or not. It is issued by the Paxos company, and they are saying that is fully backed by the US dollar 1-to-1. The stablecoin is issued by the Paxos company, and PayPal has said in the coming weeks users will be able to swap for PYUSD and start to use it very soon. PayPal has also mentioned that it is fully backed, like we said, by the US dollar, but also fully regulated. So another step forward for, I think, cryptocurrency as a whole in terms of adoption and mass adoption. PayPal has been in cryptocurrency's corner for quite a while. They have accepted cryptocurrency on Venmo and PayPal for quite some time, and I do believe this stablecoin will also be integrated into Venmo as well. So it should be interesting, and we will see if it gets any sort of traction, any sort of use like USDC or Tether has in the coming months. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit of research that Saigar has done into the PayPal's smart contract. And as he says here in the thread, so the PayPal stablecoin contract is written in an extremely old version of Solidity, Solidity being the programming language that Ethereum uses. It also allows the owner to freeze addresses to prevent actions and allows admins to increase the total supply at will. So it is very centralized, completely within their control, but at least it is transparent. And I think this is important to note because any stablecoin that is issued by a third-party entity such as PayPal or Coinbase or any of these big exchanges or companies, this is exactly how they're going to issue stablecoins. They want complete control over the coin, over the supply, over withdrawals and deposits. They want to make sure that they can freeze actions and potentially redo actions and undo actions if someone gets hacked or something of that nature. So this doesn't surprise me whatsoever. What I do think interesting is this next thread that Saigar has posted. So while the first thread doesn't surprise me, this thread surprises me, I want to say even less. The PayPal contract has this comment: avoid a name clash with an emerging standard in ERC 865. He goes on to say that ERC 865 was proposed in 2018. So they must have written this code years ago, found the old deployment script and said, let it rip. So it is kind of interesting and it is kind of funny whether this was like a rush thing from PayPal, whether it was some old thing that they've been working on for a while and finally decided to push it out. Regardless, I do think it was worth sharing and a little bit interesting and a little bit comical. So what I would like to do now is I want to briefly touch on a few projects in the top like 50 list on Pro OpenSea. And these are the most accurate floors that you can get because Pro OpenSea takes into account all of the biggest marketplaces and the lowest listings. So just starting from the top here, we have Bored Ape Yacht Club under 30 Ethereum, DGods at 9, Mutant Ape at 5.7. So let's go on and touch a few of these. Bored Ape Yacht Club currently at under 30 Ethereum. We haven't seen that for a long time. And I really do think Bored Ape Yacht Club is struggling for a couple reasons. One, the game they pushed out recently is super grindy, has had some exploits. For me, it wasn't particularly fun. I haven't even played it. It is super grindy, and those aren't really the type of games that I enjoy playing. Two, 2, I think the floor prices for Bored Apes and Mutant Apes are going to be closely tied with Apecoin and how it's doing. And the current tokenomics around Apecoin are not particularly bullish in this kind of lower volume, more bear market period for cryptocurrency, because there's a ton of sell pressure and a ton of supply coming in every week and every month. So if Apecoin struggles to keep up its price and goes below $2 and goes below, $1.50 or whatever, I think Bored Apes and Mutant Apes and the assets that yield that coin are going to slide with it. I personally do think that Apecoin, Bored Apes, Mutant Apes are still potentially a great investment for somebody who is looking for more risk, looking for a potentially bullish gaming ecosystem that they can get into eventually. I would say with the current supply coming in, the current volume, the current floor prices, continue to wait and be patient, and I think you might find a really good entry sometime closer to the end of this year. With the current volume and sell pressure on Ape, we could see Ape get closer to $1 or even dip below $1. I don't think that is completely impossible. We've seen much crazier stuff when it comes to cryptocurrency in general. And so, if you wanted to dollar cost average into Ape or buy a little bit of Ape, be patient and wait for a better entry, because I do think you'll see one in the coming months. The same goes for Mutant Ape Yacht Club. It's now sitting at 5.7 ETH, very correlated with the Ape token as well. The one project that I do find very interesting right now, and we'll see what happens to this project after the announcement and what happens, I believe tomorrow. We'll see when this video comes out, and we'll see if my prediction is accurate. But I do believe that DeGods has seen a bullish pump with this announcement and this art refresh that is going to take place on August 8th. And as we've seen in the past, exciting things, newsworthy things, catalysts usually lead to a sell-off after the fact. So right now the floor price is sitting at around 9-ish, and if the art comes out tomorrow and people love it, I would probably still venture to bet that the floor price will creep closer to 8 or 7 ETH once again. The argument against that is maybe people love the art and want to continue to support, or maybe they couple the art refresh with more exciting announcements and more cool things they have coming in the future. That could definitely kind of help that sell the news event. And we could also see that just DeGods and the Utes community in general has a very strong community, and maybe they just aren't willing to sell that cheap. But we'll see what happens, because this video will probably get published maybe the day after or the day after that, when this announcement and this art fresh goes live. Whether or not, we'll see below 9 ETH after the fact, or maybe it pumps to the moon. We'll see what happens. My prediction is the floor price is going to slide below 9 ETH, and then we'll start to really see if people really like the art and people want to continue to support DeGods at this current price. And then I think we briefly just have to discuss Azuki, where we're currently sitting at 4.9 Ethereum, far cry away from the 17 ETH that we saw prior to the Elementals announcement and their Vegas event. This is unfortunate to see, and I think a lot of people potentially got burnt on Elementals and or got burnt on Azuki in general, because I would say quite a few people have purchased Azuki above 5 Ethereum. So we'll see what Azuki does in the near future, but for now, Azuki is definitely taking a breather in terms of floor price. And then we got to talk about Captains, which is now sitting at around 4.7 ETH, and Captains have been doing nothing but sliding from its all-time high of around 10 Ethereum to around now 50% of that, around 5 ETH. And I think this is just because holders are getting fed up with all of the teases, and the art is subjective, but some people didn't really like the art. They didn't like how a lot of the traits didn't come out with the art, and I think they're all getting a little bit more fed up with when Memecoin, when is that going to happen? Some people are just kind of over it and want out of the ecosystem, and that's fair. Who knows what's going to happen to the Captain's floor price after Memecoin drops? For me, I'm still holding mine. I'm certainly not going to be selling at 4.7 Ethereum floor price, and who knows, maybe that'll be a bad decision, but my hope is that Memecoin and Captains and Ray and team continue to do cool things throughout the bear market, so when we do flip and the new cycle starts and altcoins see money flow into them, Memecoin gets a huge spike in volume and price, and Captains will follow suit. That's my bet, that's my theory, and that's why I'm still continuing to hold, and I'm going to get that airdrop. And then really quickly, let's just discuss interest rates. Right now, the market is predicting for next month, we will see a pause, the following month a pause, the following month a pause, and the following month a pause. So the market is predicting that this 5.25% terminal potential rate for the federal funds rate, this is going to be the peak, and they're going to keep it here for a few months at least to kind of see how the market reacts. And then Ethereum is currently sitting at around $1,800 at the moment. As I'm recording this video, looking at the chart is dumping a little bit right now. And so it'll be interesting to see if Ethereum can hold this $1,800 level, or if we decide to finally go underneath it and maybe just get rage bound once again in between, you know, $2,000 and $1,000 for another few months. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. It helps support me, helps me stick around in Web3. I would greatly appreciate that, and I will see you guys in the very next one. Peace.